Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another game of Sens the Philosophical role-playing game. Okay, today we are going to continue on with our lunar conquest. So, we had finished the previous game with all of you, you know, getting in touch with the different members and leaders of the different factions of the Lunar Resistance. And Cody, you had been gifted with an ally by the name of. Wait, where did I write this down?
I wrote it down into your character sheets and items or something.
All right. So, um, basically, you met with one of the Agma named the Twin, who offered basically one of the smaller members of his species, who's being more used as a spy than anything else, but whose wings don't work really well. To basically like latch itself onto your face, and because it has a respirated armor, it can basically communicate with other respirated armors and allow you to communicate with other respirated armors. It gives you basically the same functions as a in terms of communication and in terms of looking at the life status of your allies and letting you know which world you're in and things like this. So
That's amazing. Really cool.
yeah.
I will definitely try that out immediately. Just talk to everybody.
Yeah, so it seems to be like it seems to take a second for it to basically like register. Oh yeah, the creature. It's in other objects. It's she's called Tome, parent of Tor and Gome, and yeah. So basically, anytime somebody tries to call you or that you try to call someone, it's gonna go through Tome.
His name is. Oh, its name is Tome.
Tome, Tome.
Okay.
And it's basically like this sort of scarab-like creature that's covered in respirated armor, and that just like latches onto your face, like around where your ear would be, and yeah.
Can I quickly ask then, what's Namat the Twin?
Okay,
I thought that's the name of the creature. Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe I got it wrong.
So Namat is basically the leader of the Agma. He is he's an Agma who's lived an unnaturally long time because he didn't have a respirated armor, but his twin did. Both of them were hit by a pretty bad explosion, and human resistance fighters tried to patch Namat up with the bits and pieces of the respirated armor from their twin to try to save their life, not knowing that that's not really how Agma's lives go. And basically, the respirated armor has been keeping Namat alive ever since, but it's slowly taking over and killing them, basically.
Okay.
Right.
Well, thank you very much, Namat. I'll try to give Tommy a nice experience traveling the world.
Okay. Right. So, after your characters are done with this, you have a little bit of time. We're going to say that you're still in the underground hospital where Namat and a few of the other Agma are currently residing. I just need to find. Here we go. Right. So, what do your characters want to do next?
Okay, so now that we know how to contact all the people in the Resistance,
I think I agree with you that we should find a place where we could regularly crash, maybe hide some stuff.
Yeah, I think so too.
Feel free to stay here, says Namat. Has rested a little bit since the last time. Although I'm not certain what is comfortable for us would also be for humans. You look around and there's like dry blood in some places.
There is apparently a burning satanic pentacle somewhere in front of a book.
I was probably going to walk over to that.
Typical abandoned building.
Yeah. Well, we could crash there right now, but I mean, especially since, wow, we've just arrived. This is the same day we arrived onto the moon.
It's nearing midnight now, but yes, it is. Yeah. It is still the same day. If you want, we could all do kind of a time skip where we talk what everybody would be doing the next few days, and then you're going to be contacted by a member of the Earth's Warriors faction to be sent on the next mission. So we're gonna say 3 days are going to pass after this. What do you want to do during this time?
Well, I noticed I'm still not at full HP, so I'm probably just going to recover and work out and stuff. The classic.
Okay, you got it.
I think I would want to go and take a look without getting in at the new place for the, how is it, the 8th?
Yeah, the 8th.
The new mod?
We got it. So you have to change districts and go to the merchant district, where it is said that anything can be bought. You're going to, this is what the outside looks like, and this is what the inside looks like. If you say, yeah, you said you only checked the outside. It seems to be having some decent amount of exposure. Lots of guests are coming in and out. From what you can tell, a lot of the people who are coming to this place right now are people who've been forced to immigrate from Earth after the biological disaster that's started recently. So it's like Earth typical drinks and Earth typical dishes are kind of doing a comeback on the moon at the moment. So this place it seems to be doing well.
Okay. Can I grab a leaflet or a menu or something with the number of the place on it? Something similar.
Yeah.
Then I will do that, and I will go back to the abandoned hospital.
Okay. What is Alexander doing during those 3 days?
Probably like keeping up with the others, seeing who needs help with like maybe advancing any healing or anything like that, just because I'm pretty sure we had a lot taken out of us, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, that would mostly be me. Otherwise I would be roaming the markets as well, probably. I don't know how long we have and how long it takes to heal, so...
I think so. Within the 3 days that you're going to be resting, you're going to be able to recover back to full HP thanks to Alexander's work. Okay, Cody.
So I think that this hospital might actually be a nice place to lay low if we clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
So I think I would like to spend like one full day just really well cleaning out one or two rooms next to each other and making the pathway to get there kind of more bearable, but keeping the overall messiness of the whole thing intact so that it still stays shitty for the rest of the people in town.
I will help you gladly.
Okay. Understood. So yeah, you're going to be offered the room in which like this room right here and this room, because it has human cleaning facilities, and basically this is going to be more of a bedroom. So we can say it looks better than it does now. Like with two people scrubbing at it, one of which has magical powers. You should be able to handle this pretty well. You are going to be warned by Namat that you're free to stay, but at the end of the 3 days, like they're going to change locales basically, because he's the leader of an entire faction. He gets moved around pretty often. So in fact, they are going to vacate the building, and it's only you guys now.
For now, I'm probably going to be interested in the facilities and see if there's still functional technology around.
No.
Like surgical stuff, and see if I can find any that are still in good condition.
Everything's been looted over the years. This is like the poorest district, and this is in one of the... actually, make a chaos check for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, you don't find anything.
In that case, I'm going to just expand the pentagram that's in that one room.
Wait, it's... Which room is there a pentagram in?
Ours, I think.
I think that's just a regular fire.
Yeah, but it's in front of a
Bible
with a book on it. It looks roundish.
with an inverted cross on the wall.
Okay, well, you have a fireplace. We're gonna call it a fireplace. It's a place that's on fire, so...
Okay.
Okay.
In that case...
Very down with the Satanic Church as our home building, as long as we are still being worshipped as angels by this whole Christian cult. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, guys, I just realized this means that this is our place now. Like, if we want to make it into a livable place, we absolutely can.
Mm.
I didn't realize that before I knew that the Agmas were going to leave, but now... Can we save like the locks and make it a hermetic place, or is this too complicated?
Well, a lot of the doors are already boarded up. This place seems to have been abandoned years ago, but there's also signs that sometimes the homeless people will drift here and stay a while. So yeah, there's like getting in and out isn't that difficult. Putting down locks might not necessarily work because there aren't like necessarily doors per se. Instead, there's boards that can be moved in like out off to move in and out. But you would be able to secure the place a little bit more. Can you roll for I want to say creation to basically like make the place a little bit more secure. Yeah. So you
done with the drawing, by the way.
Okay. So you are able to make the place more secure and basically, make sure that if somebody stumbles into the place, they won't be like, this is a rebel base, and B, make it less likely that anyone will put the effort in to stumble into this place.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I go to the roof?
So this place is underground. It's in one of the deeper tunnels beneath the alcoholic district. Under the roof would actually be the surface.
Okay. What's exactly above us on the surface?
So it's a long ways up. So between you and the surface, there's going to be this like if you make yourself a material and fly through, you're going to discover there is a huge septic tank right above you, and then when you keep going up farther, it's going to be a one of the large apartment complexes that are like that fit a lot of people in like a short space in a limited space.
Okay. Good to know.
Right.
Okay, then maybe I would like to spend the second 2 days just continuing writing on that book that I was writing.
Writing what? What are you writing?
Yeah, I was writing a book about like interdimensional like cultural exchange in politics, and like how like we should get rid of this hierarchical thing of thinking about the shadow world underneath our world and stuff.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. Would you like please roll for creation to see how it's coming along?
Yeah, the first part didn't go that well, but let's see. Nice.
Okay, this time you are more successful. So the your writing style is doing okay. You're trying to express a lot of ideas that might like you're at the intersection between the science of jumping between dimensions and Marxism and stuff like this. So you're having a little bit of like come up with the new words and some different concepts, but you start to come up with this vocabulary that would change people's mindset about all of this, where it wouldn't be called the shadow world and the real world, but it'd be called something. But they would be more like on par in terms of like how much one is real and one is not. Well, sorry, how much and how real both of them are. All right. Every now and then during those 3 days, the metallic wings that you've been carrying around will twitch as if they're recalibrating and have all of the different pieces like move back and forth and then return to their ready position.
Guys, we need to deal with them. We can't just carry them around for the rest of our lives.
I totally still want to use them, but
Do you think we could find a secure place where we could store them, or is that too dangerous?
I mean, if we enclosed it in a solid box and we poured concrete over it, maybe?
That's maybe actually a good idea, because it's not going to stop us to get back to it if we want to.
I was just gonna be like, hey guys, wait, I have something funny. What if you put it like in under this pentagon thingy I drew, the pentagram thing? Nobody would dig there, right?
What do you think is going to happen?
No idea.
I'm kind of scared now that you took time on your free time to draw a pentagram and ask us to put the wings over it.
The angel's wings underneath the pentagram?
It's fine. Just put them in a box in the floorboards or something.
Yeah, but I seem to remember they are able to carry you, which means that they are really powerful, which means that boards and boxes will not stop them, I think.
as far as you've seen, apart from recalibrating, they seem to be completely. They haven't had any sort of like flapping movement since they were detached from.
Okay.
Although it's still like
fluid armor, basically.
Okay, I've got an idea. Okay, but it's gonna be a whole freaking project. Now, we are in this place. Now we've cleaned it up so it's a little bit less shitty than before and a little less accessible than before. But theoretically, we could make this a proper base. And in a proper base, we could have a place to secure, a hidden safe, if you will. And you know how we magicked up a Turkish bath when we were in the rebel base? We could magic up a nicer place from this place.
Another Turkish bath.
Yeah.
Really good idea. With a safe inside.
Yeah, we could have a Turkish bath with a safe inside. We could have a music room. We could have, we could have a full Olympic pool in that one big room at the entrance. Like we can do whatever we want with this place, and that could be a little project that we can do.
Yeah, I think generally that's also a good idea concerning, like, the coming time here in general, right? So
because
maybe
we're facing the fugitives.
Let's start with the safe room. Let's do that one first, so we can store some stuff, including the wings.
Yeah.
All right. Which room are you going to make into the safe room? And a lot of materials being carried in and out of this place might attract attention. So all that you're going to want to be doing is probably going to rely on Cody's ability to not create perils of the warp. But
I fucked up a lot, so chances are better.
Off, basically.
Oh yeah.
Or you just move it through the shadow wall, but
can you maybe what we can do is limit. Maybe we can take it one at a time and be really careful about it. Just do the safe, and maybe if you could like hollow out a hole under one of these rooms, and perhaps create a secure door to it, like
a trapdoor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I imagine maybe underneath the room we are sleeping in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait. We could even not put in a trapdoor at all, but have it be accessible through the shadow world.
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be like, hey guys, you guys have experience with this, right?
Yeah, he's already made our rooms that were only accessible through the shadow world for his personal use back in the base.
Oh. Then I think that would be a great idea to have in the real world, under the place where we sleep,
just an empty space.
Yeah, just an empty space. And in the shadow world, we create a way in that leads in the shadow world to nowhere. But if you go back to the real world, you're in the safe room.
That's just gonna walk over and stand in the middle of the pentagram and say, should I check out the shadow world in this district?
Let's go. Check it out.
Oh, we can't do that. No, don't do that. Wait, we already have. It's the alcoholic, and he wants to kill us.
Oh, it's still the same guy. It's the same district, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I was just waiting. I was ready.
Thank God you did. Okay.
In that case,
now,
trapdoor.
Yeah, trapdoor, and that pushes one priority up the idea of just getting rid of the alcoholic, because he's mean and he's dangerous, and we live here now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice.
Okay, so I would like to go to the room that we are all sleeping in.
Yeah.
And I would like to imagine a room that's like exactly the same size, but underneath.
Okay.
Like roughly like with like a meter of like concrete or whatever the ground would be between, and then a trapdoor with like a metal lock that would lead there.
Well, the trapdoor is going to lead into a staircase, and it's not going to be exactly the same size because I already have an image. And
Okay, don't worry.
and we're just gonna go
That's okay.
with that. Okay. Please roll for life, and you have a plus 10. You have a plus 10 if you take your time. So
Which I will do.
okay.
Yeah.
I think at this point the odds of you rolling you have two traits that help you roll more, so that you don't cause any problems. Oh, that's
Well,
a
the
success.
first time I had 2 of those, the whole session went completely bananas.
Yeah.
Okay, everything goes dark for a second. That's nice.
Not. Oh, yeah. Because it always creates. Yeah. So
Yeah.
darkness appears, and when the darkness retracts back underground, you're going to be able to see that there's a new trapdoor in this place, and that you have a safe storage room underneath. I'm going to put a token for the wings right in the storage room. It's mostly secure. You like it's got like concrete walls and a metal door, so you, unless if the wings start to do some really weird stuff it hasn't done before, then they're not going to. Hold on. Wait, can't. Oh no, they're not a. Hold on. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. Okay. Well, give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, you place the wings there. Anything else that you want to?
Nice. I think
That was a good call.
now.
Yeah, let's wait for this human to show up.
What?
The person.
Are we waiting for? Yeah, he's from this military faction, right? From the
yeah.
resistance military.
Okay, so all of you are, just hanging out, waiting for the next mission. You're going to be contacted by. Oh, I know. Through the channels that are available to you thanks to the wristplate armors, you find out that somebody is looking for your current location to come and speak to you and invite you somewhere. You find out it is one of Alistair's acquaintances. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So Sparks uses the radio to contact Alistair and say, "Hey, I made it to the moon. I've been here a couple of days, and I know I've been in contact with members of the Earth's Warriors group, and they want your help for a big project that they have in Doxisteron, the academy district. Can you tell me where you are so I can come and pick you up?"
Just tell me where to go. I'll head your way.
All right. He says,
I have something for you guys as well. Do you know where Omega is currently?
"Well, I made it here first. The others are on their way. But yeah, they kind of sent me in as a scout with the radio to contact you."
Very well, I'll meet you up. Let's say, where do we want to meet up?
Okay, so
we are mostly still well known, but I think we managed to stay undercover regardless of the description they have of me, so it should be good.
Okay, so you are gonna want to go to the merchant district. I'm sending you the address right now. There's lots of cameras and security there, mostly mercenary security, because they're security guards for the stores. So just
Should be good.
Don't. As long as you don't walk in with your breastplate armor on, it should be fine, I think.
Well, in that case, I will try to hide my appearance.
Okay. I think. Oh yeah, because you.
was going to use the camouflage and walk anyway with it.
The camouflage is still noticeable, as you know. There's the outline of the disturbance of the camouflage field. So you are going to be noticed as being present there and invisible.
That's actually fine by me as well.
Okay.
But like, either way, I'm mostly a mecha, so I'm gonna walk around, and like, I can probably play music if I want to, or move silently. So I would probably still roll for void just to be silent and unnoticeable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably just be walking with the rest of the group, right? So.
Okay. Quick question for you. At this point, since you have been integrating like pieces of technology in with your armor and with your body to become more of a cyborg, when you're not wearing your breastplate armor, is there? Well, I guess the original just pieces of machinery would still be there. So you basically look like a cyborg when you don't have your armor on. Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially going to be most of the armor is merged with me, so I have patches of metal either way.
All right. When you tell the address to the rest of Team Delta, Mitya, you are going to recognize the address.
Yep.
It's the 8th.
Well, don't have a problem with that. We can go there.
Right. Okay. All of you, leave your hiding spots. You start to head towards the surface of the slums. You take one of the subways towards the merchant district, and when you the subways do get a little bit packed, which means that there's definitely people bumping into Alistair and being aware that Alistair is here because there's limited amount of.
I'm just walking close behind the others mostly though, but yeah, people are probably going to walk into me anyway.
Yeah. Wait, you're what did you say about close?
I'm basically walking close to the others, but I'm pretty big, so I'm guessing that there's going to be stuff walking into me either way.
Mm-hmm. You got it. Once you stop at the merchant... this one right here. Alright. Once you stop at the merchant station right here, you are going to be greeted by a so there's immediately a group of security guards that are going to come towards you guys in particular. Like one of them is holding a detector similar to the one that Alexander has, and is basically just making readings, and they're okay.
I did a void roll in any way in case anyone picks me up. I think besides a few people bumping into something, I'm going to be pretty undetectable.
Gotcha.
But against the scanner, it's going to be a straight roll, I guess.
Yeah.
I rolled a 48, so. And for anyone that's trying to find me without the scanner, it's going to be plus 50, so it's going to be 98.
Don't think that I... Yeah, no. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, even with the cameras that I have to scope out the place, you are able to make your way into the merchant district. There's so much advertisement everywhere, some of which are basically holograms that it's really hard to tell, what is real and what isn't. And there's so many like image disruption fields that Alistair is going to go unnoticed in this place. You yeah, all of you make your way to the 8th. It's a typical Earth bar, playing typical Earth music. You have a couple of like old flags from Terra hanging up, and yeah, all of you are going to be greeted by Wanda, who is like still this kind of storm of energy moving around the 8th, like serving tables, helping out some of the hosts who are struggling right now, and just immediately going back towards the kitchen to help deliver some of the dishes. She sees the 4 of you arrive, recognizes 2 of you, and is going to basically like invite you to the back, brings you behind, brings you into the like a part of the kitchen that's not being used right now, and says, "Well, nice to see you all. Thank you for coming. You look good.
Oh, I'm just Cody. Sorry.
Oh, right, good. And I assume the big shape behind you is Alistair.
Yep.
Okay. Alexander, I'm glad that you look better than the last time we. Last time I saw you, you didn't have any skin beneath your wristplate armor helmet, so you're looking better.
Appreciated. I certainly tried my best to get to where I am now.
Well,
That's a good way to put it.
welcome to the moon. Welcome to the 8th. It's a work in progress. We're not fully like staffed yet, and I don't have the stash of explosives to blow the place up when we have to leave like last time.
Don't
I'm
do that.
kidding. I'm kidding. I know that would be too many civilian casualties. I'll have knockout.
One step at a time.
I could probably manage.
I'll have knockout gas ready to spray the area instead.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so I called all of you. There's been, talk through a lot of different channels of what happened at the Dionysus station, and so I know Sparks is a runner. It's thanks to him that I got a lot of contraband in the base in the first place. So so we're thinking of stealing something and studying it. I've got, we have a few nerds in this resistance, not in this faction, but like in some other factions, could be able to have a look at the rune and could be able to study it, and we might be able to get a lot of data on how Cosmo and Rebirth work if we're able to steal the prototype of Cosmo and Rebirth that Soren Solipsis and Mythos Quadrilla made in Doxisteron, the geographic district, and plug it in, see what happens, Of course, we're gonna do that in an isolated part because I've seen the video recordings of things that you've had to encounter in Dionysus Station. We're not gonna take a lot of chances with that. But the big problem is this. The prototype for Cosmo and Rebirth is huge. So we just need you to sneak in 2 teleporting banners, and Spark's contacts in the Aviator District are going to teleport it into one of their storage spaces, and bim bam boom, we have it. Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Sorry, I talked and I didn't let you say anything. Sorry, guys. I finally got my hands on some Adderall. I didn't have any when I was on Earth. I'm finally like. Anyways, what were you guys saying?
Oh, I'm definitely in for stating stuff, but like, can you introduce me to some of these hackers by chance? I might need some extra technical skills for, well, let's just say technical difficulties I've been having with hacking into things.
I didn't talk about any hackers.
Well,
The nerds.
Nerds. Oh, right. Here, hold on. I'm gonna.
Hacking nerds. Nerds do hacking, right?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Hackers nerd.
Hold on.
Just call them IT guys. It's fine.
Since you guys are here, hold on. I'm gonna call everyone. So basically, she calls in everyone, and you guys. Oh, hold on. I didn't put in any of the. No. Okay. So. The back room is going to be filled with Wanda, Sparks. You are going to shortly after you, 2 more people are going to come in. It's I know, Yacht, and
Oh,
no, not one.
I look like her.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
and Danielle Bales, who when she comes in is going to say, "It's nice to see you. Not that I have any choice. I can always see you."
I kind of forgot you could do that, actually.
Oh,
Hey, Daniel, did you get your driver's license this last time, or
well, I'd need to be accompanied by one of you at all times, and since your lives are a little bit dangerous, I did not know, and I'm not planning to. But I have been keeping track of most of what you've been going through. I was with Team Alpha in New York after the crash, and when they saw how you were doing, and that Mythos is going to, send armies to Earth to practice shooting at the wildlife, they thought I could come up here and try to help more on this side. So here I am. I am interested in this project mostly because I saw the only times I have not I was able to keep track of everything you were doing in Dionysus Station, but when you talked with that's the person who had the rune embedded in him, they mentioned that you had met someone called Classis. I never saw you beat someone called Classis, so I was kind of confused, but it seems a few of the more spiritual factions have been, talking about possibly how our research into the runes might lead us to meet this person, and I know that lots of people are interested in meeting this Classis character.
Yeah, let us know when you manage to pinpoint him or somehow, because he owes us a favor.
Okay.
Or anyway, some answers to things.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So I knew where you could be found. I'm the one who got Sparks. I was able to contact Sparks and to gather all of us here. And if I can help with anything, I'll be able to observe your team while you're going in to steal the stuff. I know is also there. She's going to say, "Hey, so
Hey, I know.
I'm the one who did. I'm the one who's been doing a little bit of research on the prototype. It's a weird machine. They had to make like the kinds of parts that they needed to build this thing are just they needed parts from machinery that had like feel like they have nothing to do with computers. So it's gonna be strange, but it's super interesting, because if we could get our own version of Cosmo and Rebirth, we'd be able to observe the shadow world, and that would help us, pinpoint where quadrillas are, understand the quadrillas of death a little bit better, things like this. So it would be a huge strategic advantage.
I know. How many of... First of all, sorry that I'm looking like you. I didn't know that you also made it to the moon. Is it okay for you that I'm pretending to be you while I'm here? Because when I'm in my normal form, it's quite difficult for me to get around without attracting a lot of attention.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't... You'll change appearance before you commit any crimes, right?
Okay. No, but like knowing that you're here, I will find a different shape to assume. But
Okay.
I wanted to ask you how many other scientists from our project made it here, or are you the only one?
I'm the only one that I'm aware of. I don't know if you know, but I checked, and what's his name? Hold on, give me 1 second. No, he should be in dead characters, dead NPCs. Yeah, Ethan didn't make it out during the evacuation. So
Yeah, I think we were there during that moment.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Well,
so yeah, I don't know really who's still around, but hey, I'm here.
Okay, that's good to know.
So
Somebody to rely on.
one of the stranger bits of the of research that went into Cosmo and Rebirth prototype was this sort of holographic field that was composed of like nanobots that could arrange and rearrange very quickly into different shapes. And it's from the schematics and like the rare pictures I've been able to get of the time before the war, it looked like it was on top of the machine. I don't know exactly what it does, but yeah, we need you to sneak into the facility that has this that stores this monstrosity. It's going to be pretty deep, like in the storage rooms beneath the academy, and plant 2 teleporting banners on either side. That's it.
Okay. How large are you expecting this thing to be? Like, are we talking like 5 meters, 15 meters, 100 meters, kilometer?
Okay, so so they had to create a new storage room to store this thing, and they excavated like enough moon rock to fill a small mountain. So it's
So it could be every size.
it's big. The teleporter, that's why we need 2 teleporting banners, and the teleporter that we're bringing it to is this heavy duty smuggler's contraband thing from the aviator district. So this is a big project.
Fascinating. How much would I know about teleportation technology? Would I know if that could be tracked in any way, shape, or form?
If they have a tracker on what you're teleporting.
Okay, so but there wouldn't be a way to like afterwards survey the scene with some sort of technology to like find the remnants of the teleportation and figure out where it went.
Not that you're aware of. You have seen a lot of shadow powers being used in strange ways that might be able to do that, but you are. But that would mean basically they're sending the quadrillas in.
Well, I think if we're going to steal something as valuable as this, they're going to send whatever they have. Like the best
Now,
troops.
according to the Church of Sens, the quadrillas of death can't leave their respective district, and we'll be sending you to a district that doesn't have a quadrilla of death. So.
Oh, this district doesn't have a quadrilla of death?
Oh, the geographer does, but you'll be teleported to the aviator district.
I see.
You already killed the aviator.
Yeah, that's actually not a stupid idea.
And it's
You guys know what's up.
And it's all thanks to Sparks for finding those contacts.
Yeah, kudos.
Sorry for asking, I know. I'm just afraid that you're acting like asked without thinking.
Oh yeah.
You know, like in the past.
I don't. Are you talking about the laser gun incident or?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, that was a long time ago. Okay, so it will obviously be only your team being sent to infiltrate the academy. The things you need to watch out for is that basically the Academy of Doxisteron, they have a lot of military recruiters and a pretty high security because this place is the military are heavily involved in the research that they do there, because mostly it's research of the stars and potential places for the army to conquer once we go once the Empire goes full stellar empire.
Speaking of expanding, just checking, when is Team Omega arriving roughly? I know Sparks is here, but like, what's the ETA?
You don't know?
I have something for Omega probably, and otherwise I could probably hand it to Sparks.
Sparks tell you I have no clue. What do you have?
Can you, like, Alistair's going to pull out the autogun from his armor.
Oh, nice.
Like, hey, can you get this to Omega when he lands? It's a welcome gift for me. And I'm also handing Sparks a fancy ring.
Fancy ring? Okay. He's gonna take both and he's gonna say...
That's your welcome gift, by the way.
You're lucky I'm an object runner, because getting this out of the merchant district might not have been as easy as you're making it out to be.
Actually, like, I'm asking you. You're gonna keep the ring, and otherwise you can just hand it to me and let me know when Omega returns.
I'll get it to Omega. No worries.
Okay, then everything's fine, and don't be afraid to use it if you need to. So
Got it. Wanda is going to say, okay, so we've got a storage place for this thing. We have ideas of like there's a few caves that are on the moon that are large enough to house the entire computer, and where we could do the tests, where it would be away from any population centers, which means we'd have less of a chance of repeating the Dionysus station.
Yeah, that would be really great if we didn't do that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I haven't. So we haven't been able to do a lot of scouting of the academy. We have schematics of what's the what the storage, like how to get to the storage space, but we don't really know what to expect inside the buildings. And yeah, but because it's a very large academy that's like this entire district, it's easy to get into the district as a whole and into the buildings. It just once you get lower and lower, there's going to be more security.
Yeah, okay. So we gotta expect to go guns blazing if needed, or should we try and not do that?
Well, if needed,
Yeah.
is the plan.
I mean, it's not as if they're not gonna notice that we've been there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll have a giant machine missing. So you're going to get there. You have to basically, because the teleportation banners are pretty large, you're going to be moving around with those heavy crates that are she's basically going to hand both you some tools, a suitcase that you can just carry in one arm, but they're like reinforced metal and stuff like this.
Okay.
And you need to make sure no damage happens to those two suitcases, and you just need to place them on either side of the machine.
Okay.
Alright. Sounds doable.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, so what else maybe do we have to know? Like, do you have an idea how many floors down we have to go?
I think so. Okay. So technically, 25 floors down. They constructed that room beneath the first 24 storage rooms. The thing is, that 25th room itself is about a mountain's worth of stone wide. So that one floor is going to be pretty large.
It's in a district we can't go into the shadow world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should try.
We have to take that into account.
You have to take that into account. You should try to avoid doing this if necessary. So this is going to be Danielle saying we have because the Agma in the Shadow World, there was a portal disaster in this district that has this sort of like portal storm that ties a lot of places in the universe to this district. But the portals are moving around erratically and can cut you in half. But that's where a lot of the Agma have been coming through this storm in the Shadow World, and then once they arrive here, they're sometimes taken by the Geographer. It's known that his tier he's extremely dangerous. But but he tends to drop people in the same place, in isolated caves beneath the surface of the moon. So he kind of just tries to trap people. We've always, like, the Agma have been able to smuggle through pretty consistently because there aren't a lot of dangerous places in that district that they can be dropped into, like.
Interesting.
Right. So that's. So Wanda is going to say, I'm gonna need all of you to excuse me. I forgot I have an omelette on the grill. Mission briefing over, and she like runs to stop the smoke alarm from activating. Sparks is going to say, "All right, well, I did my job of getting you guys here. See you." And it's going to be just Danielle and
I know. Do you think it would be possible by any chance to get some sort of identification that we could use to get into the academy, at least like maybe into the normal building without any suspicious use?
I'm sure you could knock out some students and give everybody and give your friends the appearance of those students. But generally, so from what I've seen, from what I've been told, universities are rather easy to get. Like, you don't necessarily need an ID to get in and out of the different buildings and into the lectures.
Okay. But yeah, and do we know what the security is going to be like in the lower, the most secure place?
No, but they're not gonna have room for mechs in there, so at least it won't be anything bigger than things you've already faced.
Which does not mean that it's not extremely dangerous.
Yeah,
That's true.
size literally doesn't matter in danger.
Yeah.
I hope it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll manage.
We always do, but then.
Idris, I can't see you. If you could reload Roll20, that would be.
Yep,
perfect.
I'm trying.
Actually, I think I would like to try to inspect the teleportation devices and see if they look as like functioning teleportation devices actually.
Okay. Roll for Cosmos. That design is kind of advanced. You've only like the closest one you've come to that was like this was the one that was used to teleport Alexander and what's his name, Admiral Ghost. Into a ship. You didn't really have time to look up the schematics. It seems like a different model, and you don't know if it's functioning or not. You can't be certain.
I'll trust you with those. I know.
Yep.
Where'd you get them from?
Oh, Sparks got them. They're from his contacts.
Did you check them before?
Oh, the teleporters?
Yes.
I can have a look if you want.
Please, go ahead.
Right. By the way, all of you can roll for Cosmos if you wanted to check things like this.
Yeah, I can try, but I'm not.
Oof. Yeah, looking good.
Yeah.
It's just like an empty box.
Theo and Bean, you can also roll Cosmos if you want to.
No!
Oh, it's a very consistent -33.
Yeah, we all suck.
Okay, some sort of teleportation magic. This will work.
Alexander saying
Alexander has actually been teleported by one before, so no, no. Yeah, those are teleporters, and they work perfect.
Solid.
Probably.
We're a bunch of dum-dums, aren't we?
Apparently. But we also don't know that, so...
nobody called us out on it so far, so.
Alright.
Okay, so, is there anything else we should know? I'll address... I know again, I think.
Some parts of the prototype are fragile, so if you can avoid having fights near it.
I see. Do not damage the thing we want to get.
Yes.
Oh, I've just thought of something we can do if we are not... No, it's not going to work. Because theoretically, we could perhaps magic up a dummy version and they wouldn't know we've stolen it.
Holy shit. We can totally try. And the worst thing that's going to happen is... Oh no. Well, there might be consequences, but it's a good idea.
If you're able to be discreet enough to do that with the teleporter, if you manage to actually sneak in and not trip any sort of alarms, pulling this off might be perfect, because then they'd have no way of knowing that we collected all the materials needed to build our a prototype. So from what we know, it didn't work well enough, because they didn't just keep this design. They made another one for Cosmo and Rebuff.
Why are we stealing this one?
Huh?
Why are we stealing the newest one?
Well, it's on Mars, and
Okay.
it's I think it's on Mars. We know it's heavily guarded and essential to the Empire, so they're not. So it's going to be a bit harder to steal than the one that they're just storing.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
Literally, you just suggested that you do a mission to end the campaign right now.
Okay, well, I don't think we need anything else, do we?
Right.
Let's go.
Danielle, before you leave, is going to say, what would you like me to do if I see that you're in trouble? I mean, you've always seemed to manage to get out of it, but do you have any particular...
Yeah, maybe just cause a huge divergence somewhere so that the main attention will be there.
Okay.
Is that possible? Like a fire or something like that?
I can tell somebody to cause a fire. Yeah, just if I see that you're in too much trouble, or if you call my name out loud, I will do that.
let's just leave it at calling your name out loud, because we're usually always in trouble. So
Yeah,
I have noticed, yes.
yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Okay. So, all of you start to head out. You go through the many shops of the merchant district. It's basically this gigantic mall-like district that you have to travel through, one automatic staircase at a time, and you are going to pass in front of places that sell, exotic, fruits. You've noticed actually that some of them are already selling some of the new fruits that are growing on Earth. and that it seems to be all the rage right now. There's a lot of military surplus that is also being bought back as a lot of young people are preparing to go to Earth to kill some aliens, things like that.
I'm gonna take a look around that military surplus stuff.
Okay. It's equipment that is kind of basic for the Empire, usually. And, things like uniforms and stuff like this, they're not necessarily like, well, yeah, they're not like camo clothes.
Any simple gadgets, though?
Hmm?
Are there any simple gadgets, though?
Yeah, there's radios, there's night vision goggles, things like that.
Yeah, I want a pair of night vision goggles.
Okay. So
What did you say this place was? Was this like from the Resistance or the Imperials or?
sorry. So you're in the merchant district, and it's basically this district where you're supposed to be able to buy anything if you look hard enough.
Well, okay. How about I make a roll for it, and you tell me what the best is I can find.
Okay.
Nice.
You're gonna find one pair of night goggles that you can afford.
Well, I'm just gonna go buy them with the extra credits and stuff then,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of actually stealing them.
Gotcha. All right.
I want to ask Alex. Hey, do you know of any kind of drugs that would enhance my life abilities during magic?
Do I know anything like that?
Roll for Cosmos.
Okay. Ugh. So close.
Terrible day.
You can't
Yeah.
think of one off of the top of your head, but there's a chance if you talked with the drug specialist, Soren Solipsis, that you would be able to clarify that.
Actually, I may know some, but mostly recreational drugs.
Okay, so yeah.
Like, the thing is, I would just go to a drugstore, but I would go in there and look for quadrilla drugs. I
Yeah.
don't think
That
that would
would
work
go
that well.
I may know something, but I mostly know recreational drugs probably. Nowadays, Alistair. So.
I mean, I could do with those as well. Maybe some acid would help.
You'll think that you're a lot better.
Yeah, that's usually how drugs work.
Just put someone full of steroids and watch them just fight to anything.
There's a game called Unknown Armies that has those wacky magic systems. There's pornomancers that get magic from reenacting porn and stuff like this. And there's alcohol-mancers called dipsomancers who get magic from drinking. And I had a character concept who did not believe in magic when he was sober. Yeah, there's so Alistair, this one's good. There is a drug called Final Kiss that for 1 hour would make you more tough, more resistant, and allow you basically reinforce your knife. Rune. Yeah, you rolled 1 degree of success, so I'm giving you one drug that you know of. It's illegal, but
Alistair,
I'm sure.
Cool. Hey,
Are we-
Alistair.
It's yeah, you should probably check this one out.
I mean, you didn't physically find one. you know that
I see.
Final Kiss exists and that it might work for Cody.
Cool. I understand.
We could always find you a drug dealer, you know.
Yeah.
Feels sort of iffy. You know, in the alcoholic district, I'm pretty sure you can find that.
That's what I was thinking as well. When we are going to the geographic district now, are we passing through any other districts, or is that adjacent to where we are right now?
Because there's like a subway train system that connects all of the districts, you can't just go from one to any of the other ones.
Okay.
Okay. At one point, I think Mitya is gonna look at you and say like, and you sort of see him muttering. It's been a week. Like each time there's an ad on television with the fact that we are, people are looking for us or something like that relating to the resistance. And each time there's a mugshot, you've seen him like mutter like, "That's not even a good photo." And when you're ready to go on the subway, he's just gonna look and say like, and look at a shop right next to it, and just go like, "I think I'm going to take the next one. I'll meet you at Duck Sister and just wait for me for a minute." And he's going to disappear into the shop.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I'll remember this thing about this Final Kiss stuff you told me about, Alistair, but I'll get back to it another time, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. Otherwise, I'll just ask some of my, colleagues. Some are friends, not all of them, but most are nice. Like, they might be able to get stuff.
I think in the train station at the academy where all the kids hang out, maybe we can ask somebody there.
Okay. All right. So Mitya, what? You're stopping at a shop. What are you doing?
Damn it! I wanted to. I can't upload an image. I'm gonna find hair clippers.
What?
I'm gonna find hair clippers.
Okay. Yeah,
you know, like an electronic machine. And I'm gonna stop into a bathroom in like the subway station, something, and I'm gonna trim my beard and my hair.
Okay. Got it.
In order to obfuscate my identity. And I am trying to upload a new image, but I don't seem to be able to.
Okay. That should don't worry. So you should click edit.
Yep, I'm doing it, but just the file just won't load.
Send it on Discord, and I'll upload it for you.
Yeah. I'll
Did
do
you
that.
close the character tab after you edited it though?
Oh, I did.
Usually, I think you just need to close the tab and it should save.
So, all right. Could you make a void check at +10 to see to show how good you are, how much that like obfuscates your identity?
+10?
Yeah, +10.
Okay.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
Seriously.
Yeah,
right.
you get your eyebrows.
Shit. Well.
You're gonna be very obvious, but at least you won't be just looking the same as the image.
Yeah.
Yep, I've succeeded in uploading it.
Okay, nice. Right, this is.
And there we go.
All right.
And when I reappear at Duck's restaurant just after you're going to notice that from now on I have a little shiny black ball orbiting near to me.
Gotcha.
Even when I'm out of my armor.
All right. Alistair?
Where's this coming from?
Alistair, could you make a roll to avoid getting noticed by security in general?
Nailed it.
That was close.
it's gonna be hard if people have scanners, because if they roll like high, it's gonna be a pain. But without scanners, it should still be good.
All right.
I also sure. Oops.
So, the academy looks. Oh yeah, I don't have an image for the outside of the academy. I've actually I do. It's the image that I uploaded for the lunar districts descriptions here. Oh, districts of Selene. Here we go. So, the geographer district. This is what it looks like. You're going to get to this place. You get like a very scholarly vibe when you get there. One of the first things out of the subway station is this alley of statues of the most prestigious people who have been to this university. You are in fact going to recognize a couple of them. The Emperor Mythos Quadrilla is featured for in the forefront. You are going to notice a couple of other statues present. Soren Solipsis is also present. A statue has been graffitied over and not washed.
Right. One moment, like, is there anybody else like nearby or watching the statue?
There's basically like students coming in and out of this very large station and heading towards the different buildings of the district. So yeah, there's a lot of people. You're basically on campus right now.
Like, I'm just like low-key wondering if the statue will topple over if I break one of its legs off.
Do not.
As you keep walking on this alley of statues, you're also going to notice that you recognize another one of what's their name?
Brain or something, maybe?
No, give me 1 second. My brain is restarting. It's Azilis.
Oh.
Yeah, Azilis is listed as like both a student and one of the people who've donated most to the university, so who get a statue.
Interesting. I think we ought to check out the alumni records.
Okay. So you head to check the alumni records now?
Oh, no. I was just noting that for later.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, I'm also trying to notice how if there's like a clear orientation of the school, or if it's just simply in one direction. Like if there's like control by the Empire or neutral or something.
So there is a strong military presence. In front of every single building, there is a tent with posters and flyers to basically recruit students into the Imperial Navy. There's a lot of basically like recruiters who are just being present, ready to answer questions for any of the students. You are also going to notice that some of the professors that are moving around are actively decorated people who have like medals on them, and there's also a lot of you are going to notice as well that a lot of the research, a lot of the emphasis on the different buildings is Cosmos and Rebirth related, and there's very few buildings or that are bothered by any sort of research that's not based on Cosmo and Rebirth, and the ones that you do notice are pretty far off from the rest of campus. They're less accessible. Yeah. Sorry about this. Just give me 1 second to try to find if I have an image that would fit this situation. As you are walking, everybody make a chaos check, please.
Okay. Hey. Nice.
Okay. Alexander, Alistair, and Mitya, you are going to notice there is a fox running across the courtyard, being chased by an out-of-breath blonde child. It's Celine. He kind of runs out of breath and gives up, and then he's going to spot you and come towards you. Have you seen my fox?
Yeah, he went that way.
Thank you.
You shouldn't run after foxes. They're very scared animals.
Oh, I'm just playing with him.
Oh, okay.
Hide and seek.
Are you sure? Because, I know you kids. Sometimes you think you're playing with animals, and you're just torturing them, and you just don't know it.
He told me he was having fun.
Okay, then fine. Because consent is important. Wait, what? He told you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot your weird ghost thing that doesn't... Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. You talk with a fox. Of course you do.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we're just visiting the alumni records of the university.
Yep.
Why?
Because I'm a scientist and I'm interested in places of study and research.
Yep.
Why?
Did you just ask why again?
Yes.
Yeah, are you gonna do that ad nauseum?
Because I like to learn new things.
I like to learn new things too.
Nice.
Why don't you come with us then?
Okay.
Yeah, do you happen to know where, I don't know, the prototype for Cosmo and Rebirth is?
No. What's
Yeah,
that?
too bad. It's a big machiney thing that's underground.
Oh. What's it for?
Oh,
We're not entirely sure, but it's something historical. It might be something more interesting in your hide and seek game to find.
yeah, I was thinking about that, Celine. You can appear in, if you don't want people to see you, they don't see you, do they?
Generally.
Yeah, and can you go wherever you want?
I think so.
Could you do us a favor then?
Maybe.
Okay. Do you think you could go to the lowest place in the district? Go into the chamber that's most underground? There's a very, very, very big chamber. The size of a mountain that's been carved into the earth. Do you think you could find us a way to go there?
Sure. Why do you want to go there?
Because that's where the machine is that we want to see.
You want me to go with you?
So, Is there
I
a
was just gonna be
staircase
like-
to go there, or an elevator?
We don't know much about it, unfortunately. Do we know
That's right.
exactly?
I will go along with you if you want me to. We're trying to find this place ourselves as well.
Well, we can look together.
That's a nice thing.
That sounds good.
Why are you trying to find this place?
Well, we want to take a look at it, and someone asked us to find it, so we're just being nice and we're trying to find it.
So you're playing
That's
hide
gonna
and
be-
seek
it's
with a
very
giant
mysterious.
machine?
And it's very mysterious. It's very interesting for that reason.
Why is it? Why is that?
Well, it's mysterious because we don't know. It's like this thing that you can use to see locations where you're not actually there. So it's really interesting to go places without actually having to bother going there yourself. And you can also go to other planets without needing like to bother with transport. So
That sounds silly. Why would you want to not have to go places? Going places is amazing.
Yeah,
I
it takes a long
agree.
time.
we want to go to those places as well. But like it's very problematic if you need to arrange a ship and everything else, and like it takes money, it takes time, and then yeah, you might just use this thing and just go there and then like figure out how to do it faster. You want to go there in reality.
Yeah, but traveling's fun.
Yeah, but sometimes, just sometimes, the destination is more important than the travel. Just sometimes.
You are now accompanied by a fifth character, sixth character if you count the Agma on Cody's ear. Yeah. Okay. You move through the university, and Alexander, you had an open. You had basically like a critical success on your perception check earlier. So here's something you notice. You know the pack tactics of wolves of creating a large perimeter around people and then slowly closing in. You notice that a few of the military recruiters that are here are responding to texts at around the same time and looking around, and some of them are paying a little bit too much attention to you, and you are also going to notice that some that some like people in uniform are starting to form a perimeter really far around you. You think that it's possible Alistair attracted a little bit of attention at this point, because a lot of the people involved in this that you're spotting while this is happening and that you're piecing together what's happening have detectors in their hands, scanners in, and seem to be pointing them in your general direction. So yeah, you're walking across campus and you're noticing this like at from the get-go. The trap hasn't been set up completely yet. You're noticing this very, very quickly. What do you do?
I make a point to make eye contact with all of my friends and kind of glance in the direction of the people surrounding us.
Okay.
Guys, perhaps we should split up and maybe be a diversion if people are looking for someone among us.
Alistair's just gonna look around like, the stupid scanners again. I really need to get me something against those.
Yeah, but maybe until then you could be a diversion, so they don't arrest us all and they think you're alone.
And what was the thing about the quadrilla in this district again? Was it like, did he have issues?
Sorry, what?
Just asking the rest of the group, like, what was the quadrilla of this district again? Did he like have issues or?
The geographer.
The geographer, from what you know, his tier in the Shadow World is extremely dangerous, but he doesn't have a lot of dangerous places to send you into from his like in the district in the real world.
I'm gonna be right back. My cat is being so fussy. I'm gonna try and get her to sit on my bed.
Okay.
She keeps trying to get on my laptop.
You were late.
Yep. Alright.
Well, I'm just gonna say, like, I'm gonna walk all away from you guys for a little bit and say, wait, I think I need to do something about this. And like, how far are we from the statues and stuff you mentioned earlier?
The statues at like this district is large. To get to where you're going, you've had to walk a while. So it's gonna be like 4 miles back.
Yeah, then never mind. Otherwise, I would have probably just tackled the statue and gone to the Shadow World. I'm just gonna walk away from the group and I'm going to hop into the Shadow World.
Into what? The Shadow World?
The Shadow World.
Hop into the Shadow World. I want to know what this guy's like.
Okay.
I am using my like camouflage for what it's worth, though.
Yeah.
Just to see if I can go and notice.
Mm-hmm. You got it. As you pass into the Shadow World, everybody else is going to see a couple. Like you're noticing a couple of the cyborgs with scanners that are wearing like military uniforms. Start to like. Some of them start to rush in, looking around furiously at where Alistair was a second ago before he disappeared from his state of camouflage. Went into super camouflage. They seem really confused about the whole thing. All of you roll for Void to see if Alice's distraction allows you guys to go unnoticed because you were walking with him for a while. So all of you get a +10. Thanks to Alistair buying everybody time. All right.
Yay!
Did you count in the +10?
I did.
Okay.
I did not.
In this case, all of you. I think Cody, the best way to represent your failure is that you lag behind a little bit, or you get. I think you lag behind a little bit. You bump into someone, and the others keep going, and you get noticed. One of the people with the scanners that are coming after you is going to yell, "Fuck! That's a quadrilla! Get away from him!" and point directly to you. Like you're in human disguise, but this guy's holding a scanner, and he seems to have noticed something about you. Immediately, a couple of the students are trying to move away from you.
I'm really sorry I have to go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Can I? So like before he starts shouting, like, is this one guy with like a group of soldiers around him, or is this just one guy by himself with like other students around him? Like, are other military people paying attention to this person who discovered me?
So he's a group of 4 soldiers who converged on where Alistair was a second ago, and who are all holding scanners and furiously trying to locate Alistair because like he just vanished out of nowhere. That and like they were tracking someone who was supposed to be invisible, and then he just vanished even more. So they're like using their scanners to the maximum, and they spot, and one of them yells to the other, "Oh shit, this one's a quadrilla," And
Okay,
yes,
so I would like to try to imagine a perfect copy of what I look like right next to me,
okay.
and try to magic this into existence immediately. Like when I see the shout, I immediately would
Okay.
start doing that, hoping also that it gets stuck.
Okay. So you're trying to copy your visual appearance.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Are you trying to make a perfect copy that would be seen even by scanners as being you or as being human?
So my plan is to like make it go dark and have another like a copy of me being there. And while it's dark, I would like to change my appearance and hide in the crowd.
Got it. Got it. So you want something that looks like a quadrilla, while you
But like because currently I'm not looking like Quadrilla, right? I'm looking like I know.
Okay.
So yeah.
You got it. In this case, go ahead and roll for life and roll 1d100 to see if you are activating. Okay, so Shadow does appear. I think it's 1d10 rounds or 1d5 rounds. I'll. It's in the phenomena of the shadow. Here we go.
3d10 meters is plunged for a brief moment. Remainder of the round.
Okay. This Shadow of the Warp, split second, 1d100 meters. No, that's not it. What's it called?
Oh, I just closed it, damn it.
Favored by the shadow? No, that's the new one.
No, that's your talent.
It is Veil of Darkness, 2729 on the psychic phenomenon.
Veil of Darkness, got it. Okay, so it's just a single round of pure darkness in 19 meters around you. You unfortunately, like, you're unable to capture anything with your you're unable to like make your vision come to life for a second as you're concentrating. You've taken so many appearances lately that you kind of forget what you do look like, and the image distorts, shifts, and shadow spills out of it and forms this dome of darkness. Okay.
I would still try to change my appearance though, and try to hop into a crowd while it's dark. Like even if the copy fails, I would still do the rest of the thing that I planned.
Okay, got it. Everybody roll for initiative, including Alistair, because things are happening.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, ready to tell me what's going on.
Also, please, everybody select your tokens before you roll initiative. Right, so we are going to have. Here we go. Okay.
What's happening in the shadow world? Can you tell me that as well?
Yeah.
I'm going into the shadow world with all healthy, I guess.
Yeah. So the shadow world, you are going to appear on this moon-like structure. Like basically, like it's a miniature version of the moon with the dome not fully built around it. Oh, sorry, yeah, with the districts not being fully like completely built and as expanded as they are today. And what is going to happen is you hear this voice echo through this place that says, "I have seen the cosmos," and you hear it echo around you, and suddenly the moon that you're glued to by gravity starts to move through the stars at this like incredible speed, and you're going to find yourself right in front of a white dwarf star two white dwarf stars that are turning around each other and very close to crashing. And each time that they're moving close to each other, they're going to produce waves that you feel kind of compress you and stretch you. And just being present near those things is going to count as a supernatural attack. So, yeah, basically, you're being taken to a place in the cosmos that is extremely dangerous. So that's why you're rolling initiative. And
Otherwise, if that place is dangerous, I'm probably going to try and warp back and just assume that he's gonna drop me off somewhere else. But for now, I'm still here, I guess, just seeing whatever is going on.
You got it.
And if it seems like I'm gonna be in trouble if I stay there, I'm not gonna stay there.
Right. So you're gonna have to roll for a dodge to actually get out of the way of this. Here we go.
That's life.
Okay.
I need to roll for life with that, right?
Yeah, you need to roll for life to be able to basically go back into the real world at the at the right time. Okay, here we go. All right.
If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna shout, "What the hell are you doing?" That whatever is doing this.
Taking you places is the answer that you're going to get. Yeah, did you roll for life successfully?
Nope.
Okay. So do I roll for attack successfully? Is the next question. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm probably just gonna shout at it like, "Can you just take me places without trying to kill me?"
All right. So here we go. Yes, that's a hit. Okay. So the way okay. Focus. Blah blah blah. Okay. Can you make a life? Life test at -10. That's what you already rolled.
That was the first one, probably. But what is even going on right now? Because I moved in and things are going fast, I guess.
Yeah, basically you got taken from the orbit that you were. The moon is now right next to two white dwarf stars that are yeah.
I wasn't there for 1 second.
Yeah. So basically, the tier just changed from being one place in the cosmos in this strange cosmos that it's in to being in a completely different place, and now he is under the effect of gravitational waves. Okay, so we just
anchor myself using my mechanical arms.
huh?
If I need. Can I anchor myself with my mechanical arms?
Yeah, for sure. I thought you were as soon as you saw you were in trouble, retreating back to the real world.
Yeah. But it's just more like everything's going fast.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Sorry, I missed a second because my parents just came home. Is this all just happening to Alistair because he went to the Shadow World, or are we all seeing this?
This is all just happening to Alistair.
Okay.
Okay. Warp can blah blah blah. Okay.
Also, can I see the quadrilla at all?
No. Roll for Cosmos to try to spot the quadrilla.
Cosmos, not Chaos?
Sorry, Chaos, you're right.
I rolled a 39.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're going to be able to perceive that the voice is coming from the other side of the moon that you're standing on. So yeah. Also, you are going to take. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. You have an armor of 10. You're going to take.
You're a deck like what I was going.
Sorry? Oh, okay. So 7 wounds. He's going to take 7 wounds from the gravitational waves. Sorry this bit took so long. It's gonna be Alistair's turn next. After that, Alexander. Okay.
Also, just for a moment, my doorbell's going. I ordered food with someone. They're here, so.
Okay, got it.
But I can't hear you.
Okay, you got it. So yeah, when you get back, just let me know what you're going to do on your turn. You since you said you return to reality, you're going to be basically in a totally different part of the district. You're going to be basically in an underground cavern. And your location shows that you're pretty far away from the rest of the group. All right.
Just for reference, like my food is gonna get here, but like I'll be going back to the real world, yeah, as I tried to do earlier in my dodge, and I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time there patching myself up, probably for first.
Okay. Yeah. You start to try to patch yourself up and to head back towards the group. Cody, you've just created darkness around you. A few screams of panic and confusion. Somebody, like one of the students not far from you, is yelling, I'm blind! I'm blind! I can't see! What do you do on your turn when it vanishes?
I will try to change my appearance to exactly that guy.
Okay.
For this, I will roll for life, I imagine.
Roll for life. I'm giving you a +5 because you're just copying somebody's appearance. Nice. Okay, that's a success. Now roll. Okay, that's another flash of shadow. The same person is now. Wait, I could see, and now I'm blind again. Yelling next to you. You're able to get.
I would also like to scream, "I'm blind!" and I would run into a crowd and like try to disappear in the crowd.
Okay. Now roll for chaos. I think you're creating chaos by your change of appearance to try to make a distraction. And if you pass, you're going to be able to get away from this trap that the military are setting up. I'm giving you a +10 for your chaos roll.
Okay.
Sorry,
No.
someone is doing construction work in the back. All right. So
Fair enough.
you try to do this, and what you're going to find is that you disappear into the crowd, you enter a building, you exit a building, and the person who'd spotted you earlier with his scanner pointing to, like quadrilla life forms or some life signs or something, is still following those quadrilla life signs and is converging on you with the other 4. They're actively like from what you can tell, they're starting to evacuate this part of the university so that you're alone. Now it's just going to be their turn. They're just moving in on you. Alexander, it's your turn after that. You see Cody change appearance.
Sorry. Am I right in saying that we are in total darkness?
Sorry?
Actually, until the end of the round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, could you say... yeah, we are technically supposed to be in combat, so he's not supposed to have cast this a second time until
I only casted one spell in this
Oh
round.
yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, what were you saying, Idris?
I think because we cast the spell, we should be in total darkness until at least.
At least until the end of the turn. So
Yeah.
so they won't have been able to move in yet. The military are still pretty far away. Alexander, you are surrounded. You see the bubble of darkness behind you. You were moving ahead with Mitya. Somebody shouted something about there being a quadrilla behind you, and when you turn around, the bubble of darkness that comes when Cody uses powers is there. What do you do?
And I'm trying to be like, oh no, I'm so blind. Do I look convincing?
You're muted, Phil.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Okay, so is the plan right now just as many distractions as possible to try and get the fuck away?
I don't want to kill those guys, kind of. I don't know, I think that's quite the crazy escalation already.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that'd be quite an escalation. I just wanted to make sure before I did something and y'all were like, wait a second. Okay, cool.
So, as far as you're concerned, you and Mitya are hidden right now. You and Mitya have managed to weave through the nets of this surveillance. Anything you do could result in me making chaos rolls to spot the two of you again. But yeah, and Cody seems to be doing okay. You're also seeing that Alistair is back in the real world. Oh no, actually, you don't have your visor on. You wouldn't be able to see that. Never mind. Okay, what do you do?
Okay, so I don't know where Alistair is, but I trust that he'll stay somewhere in the area. And Cody's a healer, so I trust him to keep things on check. So I'm just gonna... Are Mitya and I kind of in the same place, or are we completely different areas?
So you and Mitya are a little bit ahead of where Cody was.
Okay, and Mitya and I are within eyesight of each other, right?
Oh yeah. You're walking side by side.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him and kind of nod forward and be like, let's speed up and just try and get out of here, because I hate to split up, but I think they'll be okay on their own for now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So the two of you escape the scene. The two of you get your walking distance away. When the shadow disappears, you can see the soldiers who had shouted earlier are heading one of them is looking at the scanner and pointing, and the others are just running as fast as they can, full sprint, in the sense that they know where they're going. Alistair, you're very, very far away, so unfortunately I don't think there's anything you can do right now. Cody, it's your turn again. So
the darkness fades.
The shadow.
I got. Yeah, they're just saying I'm there for several turns, right?
You're right now. You've been teleported into another part of the district in the real world, because the Quadrillas of Death can choose where you reappear.
It's gonna be several turns. I'm probably quite a distance away, right?
It's gonna be several hours since you can get until you can get back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass it on through the comm system and then just start patching myself up.
Okay.
And probably find a way to the surface or something.
All right. You took 7 wounds that got past your armor and life bones. Cody.
Yeah, I saw you edited already, so.
Yeah. Cody, you're
Okay.
some weapons are pointed at you already.
I will continue to try to get lost. So this time I would like to have like a electromagnetic field around me. That's like something that would shield me from the scanners. That's the magic that I would try to do.
Okay.
And when it gets dark, if that happens, I just again like try to hide somewhere.
Yeah. That's actually
Yeah.
a really good plan. Okay, go ahead and roll for life. That's a pass. Okay, and
Also D100.
1d100 to see if you do. Yes, it's shadows. Good. So you basically shield yourself from the scanners. You keep this new appearance that you have, and while they can't see you or scan you, you manage to get away. You reconvene with Mitya and Alexander, and you've made it past this hurdle, and you've now all of you are basically able to enter the building that you were going for. And like you're at the and nobody stopped you at this point.
Holy
So,
shit, guys!
I will,
I'm sorry. It happens all the time, but
It's okay. It's who you are. It's valid. I'm gonna head over to my shoulder. I'm gonna take my little bull. Can you notify me if someone approaches with a scanner? And so from now on, my bull sees 360 around us.
okay,
And if someone has a scanner, he will notify me.
okay, you got it. So yeah, your upgrade is already coming in handy. All right. So you are you're walking along, like heading. So this seems to be a research facility. You've got a like as you're moving through this part, it looks more or less like a prison of sorts. And you are going to notice that behind the reinforced glass are multiple creatures that look like some of which look exactly like the ones you met in the biome of on Earth, that was created by Craniston. You're also going to notice that there is a something that looks exactly like that looks like a large agma is being kept behind one of those like reinforced glass things, and yeah, that's just one of the things that you see as you're moving along the building. All of these things have like very often there's researchers and students around who are studying those things doing experiments, but not on all of them, right? And
can Thomas see?
huh? Yeah.
Can Thomas see?
Tome is able to see. Tome basically is so small that she has pretty limited intelligence, as far as
So I treat her like a cat.
Exactly.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treat her like a cat who has access to your radio with the rest of the group.
Nice. Don't look there, little friend.
Okay. She doesn't
Yeah,
seem
like
to
cover.
mind that much.
No.
Also, by the way, she is going to inform you with a patchwork of voices from taken from like the voices of Mitya and Alexander and Alistair that she's overheard. She is going to let you know, I am recording everything with the record function of the respirated armor. Just in case. So,
Yes. Okay.
All of you find yourselves now in this part of the building, in a room where there's no one, so you're able to talk more freely. The elevator is just a little bit farther, and it should take you a few stories down.
Mm-hmm. I want to get those animals out.
That could be quite the distraction also.
Yeah.
But this would probably mean the death of the animals if we use them as distraction.
Mm. Yeah.
But I agree with you. Especially them holding an Agma here like this. That's pretty cruel.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Should we... How big is this Agma?
So it is actually large. Hold on. I think I said larger than the others you've encountered before.
Okay.
So, oh no, actually not, because there's a human-sized comparison. It's this sized. It looks like a. It looks more like a fighter type than a talker type than the ones you've encountered before. But yeah,
Okay.
it looks like a scorpion with a giant pincer on its back.
From where we are, can we see a mechanism to open the gate?
So you are able to see that there's, key cards and type in security codes to all of the cages.
And what is the material they're made of?
The cages?
Yeah.
So it's going to be like reinforced aluminum and reinforced glass. That's yeah.
So we can smack through it for sure. Even
Yeah.
if it's reinforced glass. At least for Alistair this shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Alistair is now a couple of kilometers away from all of you.
Yes. Okay. So maybe we could use. Maybe it makes sense to even like split up. Maybe I know who also knows a lot about science and probably the way that a facility like this would be handled. Maybe she could take care of the diversion and freeing the animals.
By the way, all of you have. Which of you three have the suitcases?
Oh, we didn't think about that.
Yeah. Who's carrying the suitcases?
I can have. I think from what happened just earlier, it would be reasonable to think that I and Alexander have got each one suitcase.
Okay.
I think.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah.
I would love to give that responsibility to you also.
Ugh, this is scary.
Okay. So,
yeah.
by the way, from what you know of the schematics, the this elevator over here should take you to where you're going. It has two guards in front of it, and security keypad and everything. But
Okay. Are the two guards human?
they're cyborgs,
Okay.
and they're dressed in military wear.
Can I spot a key card on them?
Roll for chaos.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Nope.
Can I look too?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, you spot that one of them has a clearance level 1 and the other has a clearance level 2.
Sorry, you cut off clearance level 2? The second one?
Yeah, the second one
Okay.
has a clearance level 2.
And how? Is it around their necks? Is it...
Both of those have those hanging by their belts with one of the what's it called, retractable strings that like when you pull it off of your belt and swipe it, it just comes back to your belt.
Okay.
Can we spot any additional security measures in this room besides obviously Cosmo and Rebirth?
Sorry?
Can we spot any additional security measures beside Cosmo and Rebirth, of course, being all present?
Yeah, no, that's
No.
As far as security measures, they have not implemented cameras in this place yet. Like they just have a ton of guards around.
Okay.
But there's only these two in this room, right?
Yeah, in this room there's only these two.
Let's
I'm
kill
gonna
them.
I'm gonna try something first.
Okay.
Perhaps if just be prepared to kill them.
Yeah.
And okay, my plan is a bit elaborate. I'm gonna have my little ball just sort of behave erratically around me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pretend I'm pursuing it until it goes next to the guards, and I'm gonna bump into the guard that's level 2.
Okay.
And have sort of the ball just go around their heads to try and catch their attention.
Okay.
And while they do so, I'm going to cut the card and try and retrieve it.
Okay.
Can I do it with chaos, hinging on the fact that I need to be really fast to do it?
Yes, I think so. Yes, that's going to be a chaos roll. You are you're trying to cut the card away. Yeah. Because you are able to materialize your weapons and dematerialize them, you're able to do that. Like you should be able to do that, no problem.
Nice.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for chaos against my own chaos. That's very good. Yeah. Okay, you managed to swipe the card off of one of them. Like the other has not noticed. Your timing was perfect. One of them is actually going to grab the ball and say, "What the hell is this thing? Is that a streaming drone? You can't have that in here."
I'm sorry, it's a prototype from the faculty. It just goes completely mental every once in a while. I'm so sorry. Can I have it back?
Yeah. Careful, you could take out somebody's eye with that. He hands it back to you.
Yeah, I'm really, really fucking sorry. I'm gonna hold it, so it doesn't move anymore. Can I was heading that way. And I'm gonna go and look at the others, and you coming?
Oh, you're pointing towards the elevator?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna need to. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to see your IDs, please.
Oh, you need to see our IDs. But I have a security clearance card. I don't have my ID on me.
Go ahead and roll for creation.
Okay, I wasn't expecting the ID.
While this is all happening, I'm still at this platform where I am. Can I from there still see the terrarium with the Agma inside?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm preparing myself to make the glass disappear. Harry Potter style.
Harry Potter style, yeah.
Just
Okay, so yeah, you're anticipating actions. Okay, the guard is not going to raise the alert, but he's going to say, "You can't get in here without your ID." I'm actually a little bit upset that you tried. Like if you work here, you know the rules. What's your name and which class do you work for?
Well, I'm Stephen Frankfurt from the biology. Basically.
At this moment, I will make the glass disappear.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Go ahead and roll for life.
Can I add a +10? Can I take my time?
Yes. Mitya, because you rolled for creation higher than higher than my perception, he actually was just gonna write down that name and be like, "Well, you be careful, Steve." Okay, everything goes dark, and you disappear the glass to the Agma's chamber.
And I will, at this precise instance, I will make only the part of my armor that has the beguiling gem appear on me. So the guards are engaged in combat with me, so they cannot act until they do.
They're in the shadow. They're inside of
Yeah,
the
but
zone
I
of
see them.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the shadow stops.
Got it. All right. So during their turn, they are they're both actually going to try to stab you, despite having to take the penalties of being in the dark. And because you're in the dark too, the penalties are actually going to balance out. So I just need you to roll.
Except I'm not in the dark. I have prey sense.
Gotcha. In this case, you have a plus. Well, I have a minus 20 on both of my attacks. Right, so minus 20. And minus 20.
No.
Oh!
And
Nice.
I'm gonna try to avoid.
Okay.
Do I get a bonus? No.
No. They got penalties. Okay. You're able to make it out of the way. Your armor appears to protect you from the inch of metallic blade that might still have like breach its perimeter. Those two are cyborgs and obviously have this like augmented reaction time, as opposed to like you feel like they were as soon as the darkness hit, it's like a spring was released and they immediately attack. Okay, and yeah, Alexander, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So... okay, give me a layout of where everybody is right now, just...
Okay.
Are we all...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't move. So Mitya is right here. Just got attacked by both guards. Cody is looking back towards a place where you were earlier and just did a little bit of magic, and now you're in the dark. So right now, for the rest of this turn, you can't see.
Okay.
Well, you can't see very well. It's actually not supposed to be full darkness, but just like a heavy night.
Okay. Yeah. Still puts me at a bit of a disadvantage, but okay. Alright, well there's no I don't know. I might be making assumptions, but how is everybody holding up health wise?
Everybody's good.
Say again?
Everybody's good.
Okay.
Well, Alistair is a few miles away from you, so
yeah.
him not being fine is not
right
necessary.
Out of my control.
Yeah.
Completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay. So
if you want to take a shot in the dark, you could try to kill the guards at a minus 20 because of the darkness.
Just thinking that I think I might be able to reduce that penalty with my Deadeye Shot talent.
Okay.
When making a called shot, the character suffers a minus 10 penalty instead of a minus 20.
Oh, the called shot is to aim at a specific part of the enemy's body.
Okay. I misunderstood that. Cool. Still I think I'll be okay.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and try and do a shot at -20.
You got it. Right.
Yeah, let me make sure I don't have anything else that'll help with that. Yeah, stuff that'll help with the critical, but I don't think that'll happen today. Okay. Let's roll for death, right?
Yep.
Okay. Lags so bad. Ah!
Okay. Your shot is going to miss, and you're shooting with your storm bolter, right? Yeah. The two bolts are going to shatter against the glass of the elevator and break the two glass doors. Well, actually, you know, like it's one glass door on each side, but there's two layers, so technically there's four pieces of glass that shatter at the same time. And the explosive shots sound have been heard throughout the faculty. Mitya, it's your turn. What do you do?
I have a stupid question. Can I charge while I am already in melee range from a rule standpoint?
If you're already in melee range, you can't. You need to first teleport and then charge, and both of these are full actions, so I don't think it would be worth it.
Okay. Then I will place myself between the two and do a lightning attack.
Okay. Yeah. These two were like they were supposed to be in really both with you because they attacked you. So yeah, go ahead and do that.
Let's go. So I will attack twice on the one on the left and once on the one on the right.
Alright, you got it. So.
Oh yeah! Goodbye, guards.
I think only one of them has a dodge. Okay, so one of them dodges because the other one already dodged. Failed to dodge Theo's attack. So you land one hit on each.
Okay.
No, actually, you're going to land 2 hits on the same one. My bad.
Okay. So let's go.
Roll damage twice. Ooh. What's your armor penetration on that?
I'm looking. It is 8.
Okay. Well, that's a very dead guard.
Nice.
Okay. And Cody, it's your turn again. What would you like to do?
Okay, how many more entrances are there to the room that we're in besides the one that we want to go through further down?
So
just the one we came in?
No. From what you're able to see. So you came in through basically here. There's a door. You went through here. You can see one door here, one door here, one door here, and hold on. Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors to this room, plus the elevator that you're trying to exit through.
Thinking about like what I know about the layout of the building so far, is there like one major hallway where like a security barracks would be close by, where reinforcements would come through if they would try to get here? Like one major entrance or something like this?
Roll for Cosmos to see how well you memorized the layouts of this place during briefing.
Oh no, this is chaos. Oops. Yeah!
Okay. You have a strong guess that the two places that they could come from are either from the barracks in the subterranean levels, or from the outside, from a nearby building, so from where you came from.
Okay, in that case, I would like to turn the entrance door that we came through just into solid wall.
Into?
Just into a solid wall, as if there would have never been a door in this place.
Go ahead, roll for life. And I will roll 1 to 100. Okay, that's a success, and shadow once again. Yeah. Okay, so you are able to reinforce the wall, seal the joints of the door to become one with the rest of the wall. You hear thrashing behind it and screams and something that sounds like a giant pincer going through a human's body.
Oh.
And it's my turn.
You can attack until you have done a Cosmos roll.
Oh yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
This is my favorite part. Best item ever.
Okay. Cosmos, you said.
Yeah, at -10.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. This is a mind affecting thing, right?
It is.
Okay.
I'm gonna check, but it is.
Right.
Mental assault.
Okay. In this case, what is going to happen is that you see him try to move and be like entranced by the beguiling gem, and then you see a couple of like red lights on his helmet and on certain body parts turn on, and his arm springs up and full auto at you, and does a full auto attack at you.
At who?
At you, yeah.
At me?
Yeah.
In melee range?
Yes.
Okay.
But completely misses. Right, and Alexander, it's your turn.
I think you're muted.
You're muted. Feel. It's okay. Sorry.
There we go.
My life.
No, it's good. I like just muted myself because I got mixed up and thought that I wouldn't have a turn for a hot minute because I was distracted. Okay. Remind me, is the darkness still there?
There's new darkness
Oh
there.
yeah.
New darkness.
New darkness.
Great.
He makes new ones every turn, and he's got the best initiative. So.
How easy is it to move out of it?
I can tell you how much darkness we are talking about.
Yeah, right now it's 3d10.
20 feet.
So it's not. You need to
No,
leave
it's the whole room.
you need to leave the room, and I think you'd need something like a full action to do that because of your movement speed.
The very
You're able
could
to
I
move
just
18. So
okay.
you couldn't move out of that shadow, unfortunately.
Alright, and we've still got that guard there.
Yeah, there's only one left.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really have much to do right now. I've kind of maxed out all my stuff in healing, and I'm not really in range to heal anybody that could use it.
Well, the one guard could definitely use it.
Well, that's debatable. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and try again to take a shot and hope that my roll is better this time.
Alright. Go ahead and make a death.
Okie doke. -20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. So laggy. I don't know why. Okay!
Ooh, nice success. Okay, roll for your damage, please.
Sweet!
He's actually going to keep his dodge for Mitya's attack.
If he makes that.
Ooh, what is your penetration on that?
Penetration is... I always forget where it is. 8.
8? Okay. So Okay, that is a critical.
Did you say that was a critical?
Yeah, that's a critical. You do explosive damage, right? With
Yeah, the character. When the character's ranged attack causes critical damage, add +2 to the damage.
Okay, good. The explosion flays the flesh from the target's face and bursts his tantrums with its force. The target is stunned for 1d10 round and is permanently deafened. Finally, the target gains hideous scars and he suffers 1 permanent point of creation damage. And he's down for so many rounds that you're going to be able to knock him out or kill him. So, yeah, good job.
Yeah.
You basically like aim, shoot, and hit the cyborg's auditory system, and you can hear this like high pitched sound coming from it as he yells and screams like as if this terrible sound inside of his head, and he gets knocked out by Mitya's attack.
Nice.
Chill.
Okay, let's run through this door
Yeah.
for the reinforcement shop.
All right.
That's why
Behind us.
You get in. You. The doors closed. You swipe the card, and the elevator starts to go down. Give me 1 second.
While we're going down, could I try to do the same thing to the elevator door that I did to the entrance door we came in?
You have 1 turn to do that, so yes. Okay. So,
Again, but it's getting dark.
I don't care.
Some elevator music.
yes.
Yeah, some
Yes.
music.
That's exactly what I searched for in the available. Okay, yeah. You're able to completely seal it.
It's like with all the animals running around and stuff. Yeah, I might be confused about.
Yeah, we cut to the breakout that's happening a couple of stairs above. Okay, and yeah, you guys start to go down 1 floor, 2 floor, 3 floors. You have 25 like this to go, so it's so you have a little bit of a moment to catch your breath. What do you do?
Just in case, Mitya is gonna take out his big gun, and he's gonna sit down, like in front of the door that's gonna open. Then he's gonna check he's on the right side. Yes, he is, and he's gonna basically just handle it like that and say, "You never know." When we open these doors, maybe they're waiting for us. I don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You put your suitcase next to you, and now the sound of this building's alarm is reaching all of your characters. You are at 10th floor beneath the surface.
It's a bit long, is it?
We're going down pretty far, eh?
Okay.
What do you guys think? How many levels of security do they have here? Like, if we go all the way down right now, do you think this card is going to get us anywhere?
Oh, at one point it's probably gonna stop. Wait, I have no idea.
Did you have to use the security card to
Yeah.
punch in -25?
Yeah.
And what did this say?
The elevator just started.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that security clearance 2 gets you to floors 20 and down. I hope.
The button you pressed was 25th.
Yeah.
You've gotten past the 24th floor, and it's now basically beeping between both floors as you are still feeling the drag of the elevator, and you're coming down into this. So you see this gigantic room that has this cylinder machine on top of it, and the cylinder is currently displaying the image of like a city. It looks like Paris, honestly, and there's a pause, and then the landscape very quickly moves out of off of where it is, as if it's been like swiped underneath, as if this whole thing is a magnifying glass that's just like going to look somewhere else, and it stops on a volcano. You can see the little a billion tiny nanobots rearranging extremely quickly into the shape of a volcano, creating clouds out of nothing, and holograms jumping in to add the perfect color, and like a couple of lighting bugs and things like this. And yeah, this you're actually going to land right. Sorry.
I know. Is this the thing we're here for?
Well, that's some cumbersome ass design.
It's beautiful though.
Yep. But also it's like it's kind of creepy the way that all those little nanobots rearrange themselves. Imagine that on your skin. Ugh. Oh, what happens if you fell into it?
I wonder. Do you think we should test it?
What,
Where's
you wanna
that
go
stuff?
Who wants to be the guinea pig?
You guys are here, but you're much smaller.
I don't have my certificate for swimming in nanobots, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna switch out the music back to something. Let's see, stress mysterious. There we go.
Something less menacing than the loser from the elevator.
Right. So yeah, all of your characters are right here. Please ignore the two the drawings of the two characters that are here, and security forces are swarming in from the barracks specifically for this spot. So there's a lot of them. I'm only going to paste so many, but they count as a horde, and they're entering combat with you. Okay, so everybody roll for select your token and roll for initiative.
Cody, can you take the briefcase?
I think it makes sense for me to have one and stay on this side, and one of you to get to the other side because I'm super slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Also, my computer is dying.
Yeah, we can hear the lag in your voice. Okay. Right.
Where is my... Yeah.
Here we go. All right, and Cody's initiative is 7. Okay, everybody's initiative is terrible today. Alexander, you are the first to act. What would you like to do in this?
I did not think that was going to happen with that roll, but okay.
This is the most terrible roll for initiative that we've ever done.
At least the horde is pretty low down there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter at all, actually, in that case.
Well, I'm looking to see what I've got, just in case I'm forgetting anything. Okay. Okay. I I am going to... Let's see, I'm having a hard time telling on the map. Are they above us or like coming towards us?
They're okay. So right now they're above you on the floor above, and they're also on the sides. Like they're basically swarming in from every possible direction that there's floor on, apart from the plank. You know, the pirate plank.
So none within melee range.
No, not yet.
Okay. Cool. Storm Bolter time, baby.
Okay, full auto, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, roll for death. I don't get dodge rolls on this, I remember now, so... Okay, that is 4 hits, and because it's the Storm Bolter, that's 8 hits. And you do 1 kill per hit plus 1 because it's explosive. So that is 9 magnitudes down. Okay. Oof.
I don't know what any of that means, but I love it.
Okay, so basically to give you an idea, hold on. So to give you a bit of an idea, we have 50 people, a magnitude of 50. Which is supposed to be, according to the core rulebook, adversaries, hordes. Here we go. 50. Why is it so slow? 60 is the equivalent of a thronged phalanx. 30 is equal to a mob. So. It's... Yeah, I don't know what thronged phalanx means.
Yeah, I've heard the words, I just can't recall their meaning.
Phalanx is a unit in Greek warfare where you've got the people with very long lances.
Okay.
Apart from that, thronged, I have never heard.
It feels like somebody was like, I'm gonna write the 2 dirtiest words together that aren't actually dirty words into
just make people question their vocabulary background.
Yeah, like you can just say, you know, like,
ooh, okay.
Oh, they said a mob already, but
thronged in French is bondé.
Is what?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. It means like packed full of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyways, that's 9. That's
not bondage.
Yeah, that's Alexander tears open rivs up the Storm Bolter, starts shooting in the direction of a door, and you basically had like 20 of them lined behind the door, like ready to go in, that are all eviscerated by your attacks just now. Cody, it's your turn.
Yeah, I will also take out my Storm Bolter. Actually, I don't have one. I have a bolt pistol.
Oh.
You have the Tesla carabine.
I have a Tesla carabine. Oh yes,
yeah.
Which I will take out. And I will also try to like find some that are looking as if they would like shoot soon, and I try to shoot them.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for death. You. The carabine is going to shoot this bolt of blue lightning. Unfortunately, you see it arc back into the machine behind you, and helps power the structure of the island that's beneath. Basically, it seems like the machine is absorbing energy around it. So that hit did not land.
I would also use my movement to get as close as possible towards the edge of the machine on our side already.
Okay. What is your half move?
Oh, it's like 2 feet or something.
Okay. Well, you're gonna be here.
Yeah, it's actually 2 feet.
Okay. So that's,
I guess it's meters, but yeah.
yeah. Oh, it should have been Mitya's turn. Actually, yeah, you have the same initiative. Okay,
Yeah.
Mitya, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm just looking for. Yeah, wait a tiny second. Does blast damage do better damage or not?
Yes. Blast
It does.
on a mob. You do 1 extra damage for each point of the blast value. You do 1 extra magnitude.
Magnitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have
Okay.
blast 5, you kill 6 people with every hit.
Okay.
Well, you kill 6
what
magnitude. Which is more than 6.
What I'm gonna do
Uh-huh.
is, how far would you say is this place from me?
Let's ask the. No,
Oh,
definitely not 2.5
Yeah.
feet. Sorry. How tall is your character, Cody? Sorry, Theo. How tall is your character in feet?
Is that something I have predetermined on my sheet, or do I just come up with it right now?
I was asking you because you're the one most likely to know feet because you're the American.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea how tall people in feet are.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I think Alexander is about, like, maybe 5'10" or so. 5 feet 10 inches.
Okay. All right. 5 feet. Got it. So right now, so I just need to multiply it by 5. What I've got right now. Blah blah blah. So that's gonna be 10 feet. Okay. Cool. All right. So now, here we go. You're 57 feet away from the edge of the plank.
nice. Then, I'm gonna do a complicated action. I'm gonna use my powers as a marine. Okay. So 20 meters plus my half move. Okay, I'm gonna move 30 meters towards there.
Okay. Thanks
And
to
I'm
the
gonna
jetpack.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot at them
Okay.
with my cannon.
With your.
So, with
Oh
my,
yeah. The accelerator thing.
Yep.
Okay.
So I said, yeah, about there. So I should be about there.
Okay. And go ahead and make your def check.
I love firing this weapon. I never get to do it.
Okay, 66.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a hit. So what's?
Oh, I don't get to roll the damage.
Why not?
Oh, I get to? Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage. And you're between 58 and 97 feet from them.
Yes, baby.
Oh, my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. You don't roll damage against a horde. My bad.
I knew it. You see,
Yeah. What's
it is blast 2, however.
blast 2? So yeah, you take down 3 magnitudes, which brings them down another notch of amounts of attacks that they can do. You said blast 2, right? So
Yeah.
okay, so that is 37. Okay, that means I only have 3 ranged attacks, and okay, so they are okay. So they're going to. All of them are going to shoot at. They're all going to do 1 ranged attack against every single one of you, and then they storm where you are, Alexander, and they're going to try to. Like you're basically holding, like blocking the bridge, Gandalf style right now. So, yeah. By the way, Cody and Mitya are the ones that have the suitcases, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. In this case, I'm gonna do 3 attacks. Where is the? I keep closing this goddamn page that has the stats for the Imperials. Okay.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, this campaign has been me consistently closing my character sheet just before I need to do a roll. I am a
Felt
mortal.
that.
Okay. So, first attack is against Mitya, second against Cody, third against Alexander. So, first attack against Mitya, please roll for life. And against Alexander. Alexander, sorry, you cannot dodge when you're being attacked by a horde in melee. There's just too many of them. So don't roll for life. I'm just gonna do the damage.
There's 4 rolls there.
Huh? Yes.
I-
Okay, free ranged attacks and one charge melee. They get to attack as many people as they're in melee with, but because Alexander is blocking them off, it's only Theo who's going to be taking the damage. Okay, so that is 3d10 because they are a horde. Okay, that is not... hold on. Okay, so your armor is 14. I have a penetration of 8. This brings me to 6. That's 13 points of damage, Theo. So you see those cyborgs running towards you, and they've got those knives that are going to extend out of their arms, and multiple of them are able to get you. You take 13 wounds.
Okay.
All right.
Really.
Oh, god damn it, I closed it again! Alexander, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, sorry, I was counting my wounds to make sure I did the math right, and I'm not happy with the results, but you know what? That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Maybe we should switch roles, because I have a lot of wounds. Maybe I should...
Yeah, like,
roll.
Cody has a ton of life points.
Okay, I'm pretty much surrounded right now, so as much as I would like to heal, hold on.
I think you do better to just go off the platform with a jetpack.
Okay, so Theo, technically, since healing is a half action for you, healing yourself would still be a half action.
True.
And you would have half an action to either shoot,
Or
move.
use a power sword?
Yeah, use the power sword would be that would be a
But watch out, because you can't dodge in melee, and you are currently in melee with them. And if they do that once again, you go into critical.
Okay. I'm gonna heal and move.
Okay. So go ahead and just letting you know, if you move, that gives me the chance to charge you. That's how I get a plus 20 to attack you. That's how I rolled so high.
All right,
previously.
screw it. We're gonna stand my ground and just pull out the power sword and go ham after I heal myself.
Okay, go ahead and roll for life to heal yourself.
Yeah. Either way, the options aren't pretty, so we'll just go with causing damage back.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Woo.
So you restore an extra 1d10. Okay. Yep.
Do I still get the enhanced healing where I get an extra 1d5?
Yeah. For
Okay.
sure. Okay. I'm just watching the. Here we go. Blah blah blah. Threshold plus 20. So you have a plus. Okay. So you are going to heal for your life modifier is 6 and plus 1d5.
Okay.
You can just click critical on any of your weapons and it will roll 1d5 for you.
Click critical on any of my weapons and that'll do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So that is 3 plus 6 you heal
Nine.
for 9 points, and then
Hell
you have your frost blade drawn and you attack.
Yeah.
I can't dodge melee attacks, but I should definitely be allowed to dodge. Sorry, I can't dodge ranged attacks because there's too many of me. But melee attacks, ooh. Actually, no. I would be taking a penalty because of how crowded the bridge is, so I do get hit. Would you like to roll for death to slice and dice?
Slice and dice.
Chop them up like an onion.
Okay. Blah blah blah. Each hit reduces the magnitude by 1. It's not explosive. It's not armor value, and it's not pinned. Okay. Yeah. You're going to lower the magnitude by 1. That's basically like the equivalent of you slicing through 3 of the enemy cyborgs.
Nice.
Cody,
Love
it
it.
is your turn.
Can I see like where they're coming from?
Yes.
Is there like a split? Like I'm thinking about cutting off their supply line again.
There's like there's 6 different doors into this room that they're using to get in.
Okay, in that case, can I try and grow like weird ass spikes all the way along the like the front row of where they're standing and shooting us?
Yeah.
So that it's like super difficult to get there and make difficult shoot through.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You do that right in front of Alexander to basically like allow him to move out of melee range more and to have them not be able to follow, or
if I feel confident enough that I could do that without hurting him, then I would.
okay. Well, as long as you don't roll a critical, that should be doable. In this case, please roll for life.
For life? Sorry.
What is the yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Critical success. All right. Okay. So you basically have spikes coming out of the ground. It goes in a straight line and extends out of the power's range, which is right now. Are you still maintaining the power of hiding yourself from scanners?
I don't think that I care.
Okay. So no. Are you still maintaining the power to have your appearance not be seen as a quadrilla?
I also think I don't care because we're going to get out of here ASAP, right?
Yep. In this case, you have your full power rating. What is your full power rating?
5 or 6
I
have a
need
look.
to know how
or
much it is.
4. Let
4?
me see. I have to go through my character sheet and my computer is like 5. It's 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
So you are able to hit a lot of them, and it attacks everyone between your target and the and where you are. But because you rolled a critical, you basically have it burst right in front of Alexander, so it doesn't hurt Alexander. You are going to take down 3 magnitudes out of this. You've basically blocked the way off for them to charge.
And I take my full half move to move exactly 60 centimeters closer to the corner. But I think at the point where I am now, if like... Oh, actually, another question. Where are all the other people that we're with? Like, isn't Aino here and the little girl and... Or did they all disappear at one point?
No, it's just the 4 of you, and Celine is here, He's basically just walking on the platform while lasers are being shot above his head. Just
Yeah. Okay, I will turn to Mitch and will say, do you think this is close enough to the thing for being supposed to, like, for being on one side of it? So if you go to the other side?
I think we need to put it on top of it or touching it. I think. Can you confirm that, Simon?
ooh, what were you rolling?
Oh, that's the distance in meters from him that there's darkness.
Ah, yeah. Nice.
Nice. So that's in meters, right? What
Yeah.
is that in feet?
10.
90 feet, right?
So now 90 feet. Oops, 10.
Okay, yeah. There's a lot of darkness. Okay. So yeah, you create a large shroud of darkness. So that's so actually, oh my god, they're gonna have trouble shooting at all of you. God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're taking your step back. I need to take the magnitude down to 34. Okay. Now, a few of them have been pushed back. We're going to say that like 2 of the ones that are in front of you, Alexander, are still alive and alive. Managed to get past where the spikes were emerging from, and are going to. Well, it's not their turn yet. Never mind. Mitya, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, I will. So yeah, just to confirm, we need to put the briefcases on the machine.
All you've been told is to put one on each side.
Yeah. So I think it should be touching. Oh fuck! I will go 30 meters again.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what we're counting in. I will go 30, my full movement.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. You're just taking off with your jetpack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are you're off of the platform. You're now basically flying through the clouds of this thing, and your armor beeps, letting you know that you're in the shadow world.
Interesting.
Do we see him disappear?
Nope, he's still there.
Wait. No. Okay. Because I still have a half action. Okay, I'm not gonna scour through the books to try and find the cool psychic powers to use right now. I will do that for next turn.
Okay.
And I will. Oh. If
you want, I can shoot at you first during my turn while you're looking for a psychic power.
Sorry?
I can shoot at you. I can take my turn, shoot at you, and while you're looking for the psychic power.
No, I will do the cool thing that I can do now, which is I will just. You will see Mitya jump off the platform with his jetpack, and without looking, he will extend one arm behind him and shoot the horde.
Okay.
Because now I can do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll for death. That's a single shot, right? Oh yeah, no, it's still with the large the cannon thing. Got it. Yeah.
It's called the conversion beamer.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for death. Nice.
Okay.
That's an extra 3, bringing me to 31. Damn. Okay, it's my turn. All of you are going to get shot once. It's in the shadow, so I have minus 20, and it's also in the shadow to try to kill Alexander in melee range. So that is not good.
Please don't die.
Is there still people around him?
Huh? Yeah. The ones who were close enough to him that the spikes couldn't have gotten to them without also touching him. Okay, so actually no, they're advanced cyborgs. They have like nighttime vision. They're not taking any penalties. Okay, so that's Mitya, that's Cody, that's Alexander 1, and Alexander
Yeah.
2. No charge bonus.
Yes!
Damn! Well,
see another day,
it turns out the darkness is actually super effective at stopping these guys from shooting correctly. Alexander, you're on the bridge. You're dodging around. You're blocking them with your sword. You're slicing through some of them. You're really holding the bridge. Like Lord of the Rings style really well. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Alright, while I'm here, I might as well just try and kill some more.
Okay.
Cody's amazing.
Which weapon are you doing that with? Okay, so just to... Oh, yeah. You can't really dodge or block against a horde, so the sword that's good at like blocking isn't actually going to do that much for you. The storm bolter is most likely your best weapon against a horde.
Okay, Storm Bolter it is then.
Okay. Are you going full auto again?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Got it. Okay. Roll for death. That's 10. That's okay. So that's 10 hits. So that's 10 magnitude. It's explosive damage. So it's actually 11 magnitudes.
Holy shit.
Stormwater time.
Yeah.
For real.
A lot of them are dead. You make the storm bolter appear right as they're lining up on the bridge in front of you. You go full ham, and there's this spray of entrails and blood that scatters and is going to stain the walls of this part of the large chamber. And actually, I'm gonna do a resist fear check here, cause that is scary. Okay, they're not fleeing yet. Oh, by the way, right, this is the moment I get to use this. You've killed a lot of them. You're going to see that a lot of red lights turn on the mechanical remaining limbs of a lot of them, and that's basically like somebody whose head you shot off is going to get back up, animated only by their mechanical implants, and are going to start coming towards you. They're a regenerating horde, and I'm activating this now. Okay, Cody, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Love it.
I would like to shout at Alexander, "Get back here!" And I don't know. I will try to activate my flying powers.
Your flying powers? Okay, cool. Roll for life.
Could you do me a favor and maybe roll for me? My
Oh yeah,
computer is
for
so
sure,
slow.
for
I
sure,
cannot
for
get to
sure.
the sheet.
Yeah. Just let me know when you need me to do that, and
Yeah.
I for sure will. Hold on. Everybody's getting another 3 points of immersion, bringing you to 16 at this point. And I'm rolling for life. Okay. Ooh! That's exactly a success! That's a 0. So yeah, you're able to activate your wings, and you take off of the platform as well. You're gonna land exactly where you need to be, like on the edge. As you get on the edge of the machine of this large holographic field, you can see that it's all composed of nanobots that are rearranging quickly, and yet your life detection sense that you have as a quadrilla is telling you that there's things living on this island that's opening up in front of you, and for a second, as you fly through the field, through the holographic field, you get the sense that you're back in the shadow world. But then when you fly out, that sense is lost again. Okay, that's it for your turn. Mitya, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I think I'm going to do exactly the same again. 30 meters until... Basically, I'm going to do that until I'm on the other side of the machine and I can put it down.
You're on the other side at this point.
Okay, then I will put the briefcase in place.
All right. So you both have the suitcases down. Do you activate them? We're gonna keep going with the turn order. It's my turn. I'm shooting at all of you, and there's no shadow this. Oh wait, hold on, isn't there?
Yeah, we didn't roll it.
70.
Oh,
yes, there is.
Because... Oh, you don't know that power. That's true.
No.
Yes, there is.
I don't think 14 meters. I think so. They're going to shoot at Alexander twice. Do a melee attack on Alexander and shoot once at Mitya that they can still see.
What is the range on their
It's
weapon?
knowing y'all.
Right, the range on their weapons. Well, they're gonna shoot everything at Alexander then.
No, they may have no malices against me.
That's true. They have 100 feet, so they would be taking the range penalty of -20.
No, it's fine. Because the first penalty for ranged is twice the weapon effective range.
Okay, got it.
So it's fine.
In this case, okay, 2 attack Mitya at long range and fail, and 1 attack ranged at Alexander and 1 ranged attack at 1 melee attack. Okay, cool. So that's 3d10 because they're still a horde at this point. If you had done 1 more point of magnitude damage, I would be doing 1d10 damage less right now. Your armor is 6 against them, so you are going to take 12 wounds, which brings you down to 6.
Yeah.
You're still up,
I am still up.
Yep.
Miraculously.
Yeah. It is your turn, Alexander. You can see both of your friends are in position, and they're ready to activate the teleporters that are supposed to take all of you away. You don't think you're within range.
I'm going to run as fast as I fucking can.
All right, you do a full run. You are I need you to roll for life, because that does trigger an attack of opportunity. This one you can dodge, as opposed to all of the other ones. Okay. And no, I don't hit anyways, it's fine. Okay.
Cool.
So, in order to do your full run, you're going with your jetpack, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You jump into the field, into the holographic field, and your armor is and you're basically going to get there right on time for them to activate the teleporters. You get inside of the field, and for a second you lose your sense of taste. You know, and smell like you would in the shadow world, and your indicator switches to reveal that you are currently in the shadow world as far as your armor is concerned. And Mitya and Cody, I assume on your turns you activate the teleporters?
Yeah, but I would also like to kind of shout into Tommy's ear. Guys, I'm kind of afraid that the whole teleportation thing is not going to work as long as this bubble of Shadow World is around us.
Well, like the bubble of Shadow World is like
A thin sheet of Shadow World. Right?
No, it's coming from the machine, and everything that's been displayed, the entire this entire area that Mitya flew through, he was in the Shadow World the entire time, and now that he's at the edge, he's not anymore. It's created by the prototype.
I see. Okay, I thought there's like a thin layer of like Shadow World, like a 10 centimeter layer of Shadow World, like a bubble around the whole thing.
No, it's
okay. Yeah, in that case, I try to activate this machinery.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. The two suitcases open up, revealing the flags that are inside. And like the teleporters activate. There's this bright flash of light, and suddenly you are no longer in this room. You are in a very different room. You are inside of this large storage space that is currently unlit, and according to your GPS trackers, you are right now in the
Aviator
district.
Nice.
You hear a crack and a hiss. Looking down, you see that the prototype was plugged into a couple of cables at least that are, and a couple of tubes that are now leaking different like either sparks of electricity or fumes from the inside of the machine. It is going to take a few seconds before the hologram sort of starts to flicker off, and the nanomachines start to behave a little bit more erratically before they're all going to kind of settle down and return to the inside of the machine. All of you are, until the last moment when all of the nanomachines have disappeared at your feet, Alexander, and just made this sort of seating at the top of the dome. You still have the indication that you're in the Shadow World, and then the machine powers down, and you are no longer there.
I would like to go to Alexander and say, that was amazing what you did just there. And I'll try to patch them up a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to count as if you're using his equipment. Please roll for life.
I can also add some stuff for this, right? I restore an extra
1d5.
D5. Yeah, okay, so I just roll for life first.
This
Oh, I'm sorry!
this wound, unfortunately, is like it's treatable in the sense that you can close it, but you're pretty sure it's going to have an infection no matter what.
Theoretically, because we haven't been keeping track of our immersion, he barely does it.
Oh yeah, it is 39. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Okay, you do it. What is your life modifier?
It is 5.
Okay.
Plus 5, so that's 10.
Nice.
Yeah. So feel you regain 10 wounds. That's very good.
Choice.
Damn it. All right. You are you're going to hear a voice coming from the darkness of the storage room beneath, yelling, "Fantastic! Are you guys alive?"
Yup. But we've lost one. Not dead lost, but just lost.
Okay.
Where are you?
Why don't you come down here? Where I'm right in front of the big blue light.
Where are the stairs to go down?
I'm hovering down.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
You'll just jump back down.
All right. The three of you head down, and you find yourselves in front of this. Yeah, somebody who's based like this worker-looking dude who's wearing a typical uniform for Doxysteron. Sorry, not Doxysteron. For the Aviator District, Polaris's working class, going to greet you and say, "Well, that's a pretty big catch you got there.
Yup.
It's very nicely done. I'm sure it's gonna fetch a very nice price."
Wait.
Oh, it should fetch a nice price, right?
Yeah, but it's not for sale though.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm just talking out loud. All right.
Yeah, wait. No, that's okay. You opened a conversation by saying it fetches a nice price. You did. You're talking out loud just is super weird.
I knew something big was being stolen. I didn't know who's doing it, who's doing it for what, and I've never seen you guys in my life.
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, that's the spirit. You got it.
I'm a quadrilla also.
He's going to turn to you and say, that's not something you see every day.
So
Yeah.
you know there's a social rule among quadrillas that you have to know people's names or they eat you. I think there's something like that. So could you give us your name?
Does it? Well, I'm Frank. Nice to meet
You
you.
don't sound very frank.
Huh?
You sound more like a Shifty than a Frank.
Gonna take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Anyways, Frank, is anybody of your bosses around? Like,
Oh no!
No.
I'd be fired if anybody was here while I'm teleporting stuff around.
where the fuck are you here?
He's teleporting stuff around.
Yeah.
I don't know. And you are teleporting stuff around on behalf of...
I have never seen you guys before in my life.
Okay, I see.
Okay, good.
I think he's doing this undercover. I think it's not his real job. I think he's using the facilities.
Maybe.
Right.
But his name is also Frank, so...
Yeah,
No.
can't take
So,
his word.
everybody, I would advise closing your eyes for the next part. He goes back towards like the control.
Wait, Frank, what are you doing?
Sending it where it's supposed to go.
Can I contact somebody on the radio? Like,
Yeah. Who do you want to talk to?
the girl who can see us as well. What's her name again?
Danielle. Danielle Bells.
Danielle. Okay, I would try to contact Danielle.
Okay. She doesn't really have a breastplate armor or anything like this, but there are phones on the moon, so you're gonna be able to patch into one of these thanks to Nome, and you're gonna get in touch with her. Danielle is going to say, Sorry, I didn't think it'd be me you'd be calling. Good job. Alistair is making his way back through the tunnels right now.
That's nice. Just quickly though, this Frank guy, is he doing what he's supposed to do? Teleporting it from here to a different place?
I still got sound away, but yeah, I'll just mostly be AFK.
Yeah. We're just so we were supposed to Sparks said we were going to move this thing to Sparks must have told him we were moving it to like a safe location away from civilian centers for the testing, right?
That makes total sense to me. I just wanted to check in with you if that guy is actually what he's pretending to be.
Yeah. No. Don't worry. I'm having a look. Like where we're following like we have cameras on site where it's supposed to be, so there shouldn't be any problems.
All right.
Frank is going to say, "All right, can I send the package?"
Sure, man. Sorry for the mistrust, but I guess you'll understand with a catch like this, as you already said.
No worries. Oh, by the way, I have to apologize for the intense teleportation radiation that you're about to be exposed to for the second time in the day. And he's going to pull the lever and say, "No, I'm kidding. Don't
even bother.
The teleportation radiation that I was talking about kills you instantly and creates a perfect copy of your body far away. It's you wouldn't have any on it. You wouldn't have any on you left when you got to your destination."
Point made.
Very funny.
I'm not joking.
But also true.
Yeah. You're not kidding, Miss Frank.
Just never think about it, you know? As long as it doesn't cross your mind that you die every time you teleport, then it's okay.
Yeah, but I didn't die though. I mean, I'm still here.
Yeah, like a perfect copy of you with like all your memories inside of you is here.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like theoretical bullshit to me.
That's exactly what it is. That's why I also said, just as long as you don't think about it, it's not gonna haunt you in your dreams.
Yeah. I'm not gonna think about it at all.
Frank?
Yes.
Start up the thing.
Oh, I already did. It's gone.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Ah, it's already gone. Ooh.
It's gone. It's gone. Hey, anywhere you guys want? Anywhere I can drop you guys off?
I go by foot, thanks.
Sure. I mean, this is faster. It's free.
Yeah,
Maybe today.
I think I'm okay too.
All right, suit yourselves. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my post. There wasn't ever anybody in this room apart from me.
Yep. The exit is in.
Oh, right. He points to you to like the other side of this very large room. You start to make your way towards the door when Danielle is going to contact Cody and say, "Are you sending the package soon?"
What the fuck are you talking about, Danielle? This is why I called you.
I'm gonna start my jetpack and I'm gonna find Frank.
Okay. So Frank is already not in this very large room, but there are new things that are in this room, namely Imperial soldiers and at their head the red draconic armor of General Ghost. And that is where we're gonna end it for today, because you trusted the contact that Sparks made after he stated that he'd only been here a few days, and you were like, yeah, we can trust this guy to teleport us around.
Did not trust him at all.
Well,
I
Sparks
knew that
did.
the fact that his name is Frank is just Oh, he wasn't frank at all.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Daniel!
To-
Why did I ask you this? Why did I even call you?
To be frank,
could have been
I'd have
worse.
to change my name. Anyways, all right. Nice session, everyone. I hope everyone had as much fun as I did. This was a yeah. I really wanted to have a look at this. See what I could do with a prototype of Cosmo and Rebirth. And also just have another heist that goes just as well as the previous one. Admiral Ghost is also here when the heist goes wrong.
Yeah, it's like we need more capable superiors. Otherwise, these things are going to go like this all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Like,
especially since if we could go into the Shadow World, there would have been a lot of solutions for this. But since we can't, it gets worse and worse.
Well, actually, you're in Polaris now.
What?
You're in the Aviator district now.
Oh, nice. Good.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching the whole video. Please like and share and subscribe so that I can keep making content like this. Also, please consider having a look at my other channel. I upload new games for my campaigns weekly, and I do regular Game Master tips and monthly tabletop role-playing games reviews on the other channel. Thank you all for your support, and have a great day!